Freedom is the sure possession of those who have the courage to defend it. What you leave behind is not what is engraved in stone monuments but what is woven into the lives of others. Just because you do not take an interest in politics doesn't mean politics won't take an interest in you. Better die standing than live kneeling. I am more afraid of our own mistakes than of our enemies' designs. Those who can think but cannot express what they think, place themselves at the level of those who cannot think. We do not say that a man who takes no interest in public affairs is a man who minds his own business. We say he has no business being here at all. As for poverty, no one need be ashamed to admit it. The real shame is in not taking practical measures to escape from it. Those who can truly be accounted brave are those who best know the meaning of what is sweet in life and what is terrible, and then go out, undeterred, to meet what is to come. Time is the wisest counselor of all. Having knowledge but lacking the power to express it clearly is no better than never having any ideas at all. In private matters, everyone is equal before the law. In public matters, when it is a question of putting power and responsibility into the hands of one man rather than another, what counts is not rank or money, but the ability to do the job well. It is difficult to argue with the belly, for it has no ears. Future ages will wonder at us, as the present age wonders at us now. Instead of looking on discussion as a stumbling block in the way of action, we think it an indispensable preliminary to any wise action at all. Who makes the fairest show means the most deceit. A woman's greatest glory is to be little talked about by men, whether for good or ill. Although only a few may originate a policy, we are all able to judge it. Famous men have the whole earth as their memorial. Wait for the wisest of all counselors, time. We do not imitate, but are a model for others. Just because you are not interested in politics does not mean that politics is not interested in you. For grief is felt not so much for the want of what we have never known, as for the loss of that to which we have been long accustomed. For a man's counsel cannot have equal weight or worth when he alone has no children to risk in the general danger. We Athenians hold that it is not poverty that is disgraceful but a failure to struggle against it. If Athens appears great to you, remember that her glory was purchased by valiant men and men who learned their duty. She is best who is least spoken of among men, whether for good or evil. Our love of what is beautiful does not lead to extravagance. Our love of the things of the mind does not make us soft.